Hey everybody, it is Delta Gaming, and we are back again with some more LA Noire. Thank you all so much for checking out the last video. This is the second part of the red lipstick murder case. Oh shit! Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. So, I have been trying to level up my little character, my rank, as you will. And I got to the point where I was trying not to take too... Shit.
Easy!
Trying not to take on too many of the street crimes, because, you know, I could probably do that in one episode by itself. Yeah, let's get this going. So recently I've been getting back in... Oh, that is so
Cole, come on!
My reputation on this case. Anyways, I've been getting into jigsaw puzzles. I think they're a fun little hobby, something to kind of, you know, like just kind of focus your attention on and kind of set off to the side. Hopefully I'm not too far away from this. Yeah, so I'm getting back into jigsaw puzzles. Just kind of, I found a couple at, I found one at a place called Games and Gadgets, which is like a Magic, D&D, board, you know, tabletop board game kind of place. And I found another one at GameStop. Both of them were $7. They were 9 by 11. Or you could not move. That's cool too. It's not like I have my horn on or anything like that. The one that I got from GameStop was Fallout 4, one of the magazines. And I'm stuck. You know, 200-piece puzzle, and I'm stuck because it's the... Oh, what is it called? Oh, what is the name of it? It's like Tales from the Burned or something like that. And it's got this red... It's one of the perk magazines. And the problem is it's a feral ghoul, but it's all red. And every single piece looks like every other single piece, so it just makes it harder for me to distinguish which piece goes where. And, like, I've been working on it for, I don't know, a couple weeks here and there. Get, like, 3 pieces there, and then
shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons
come
of
back to it
bitches.
another time.
Real professionals. What do you mean?
But the other one that I got, and actually got bought and finished,
Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that bulk,
really
they want
quickly,
it bad.
was a Mario Odyssey one. And I really like it. I think it's really, really cool. It's...
Pick the wrong thing, Rob.
I can't remember it. Give me a headshot. Come on. Dude, why are you running up like that? You're gonna get shot. Yep, and your ass fell.
Come on, make a push to the building.
Where are they?
Give me some
I
cover.
don't see them. I need to have positive identification.
Weapons on the ground. Now.
But anyways, the Mario Odyssey one that I got, it's... I can't remember what the world was called. But it's the one where it's like right after your ship crashes. So it's a small little, like, very small island. It's nothing like no big place. You know, it's... But yeah, it's one of those ones. And it's the one that has the little, like, caterpillar that, like, it can extend out.
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
I got that one. I really like how it turned out.
I'll wait here.
So...
Don't give them a chance to regroup. Wish me luck.
Thursday, I went and I was looking for a frame because I was going to frame it. Because to me, I kind of like that idea, like framing a prison, especially if they were really well. And if I was able to get to cover and that dude could not put a shot in the name, that is one horrible fucking shot. I should have been dead in the water right there. But, so I was at, I went to Michael's. I was looking for, and this lady chose me a frame. She was like a 10 by 14,
You and me.
I think.
You can live to tell the tale.
That had a 9 by 12, like inner frame.
That's
so it
it.
had like a white border,
That's all of them.
inside with a little white frame. So, I go to set it up and everything like that. And it comes to find out that it's not 9 by 12, it's 8.5 by 12. So I had to like cut it
Car
out even more.
11K.
And I was just kind of like,
Shots fired, suspects
that's
are
just a
down.
lie.
We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America.
I shouldn't
7th
have to
and
do that.
Olive.
If it says
Notify
9 by 12,
coroner
it should be 9
and
by
detective
fucking 12.
headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units, code 4 on the 211 at Bank of
And I
America.
apologize I needed to rant about that. It's something, I know it's stupid, but to me, it's just one of those things that it shouldn't have to be like a necessary step to have to cut out extra gap because, the paper lied, or the product lied. So let's get this goddamn murder over with. How about we do that? Because I want it to be over with. You guys want it to be over with. Because I want to move on from this case, and I want to get further and further through LA Noire. I want to get this over with. Not because I don't like it anymore, but because I really want to move past this and get on to some more fun games. Thread the needle. Please tell me that I can go up this way. Oh shit! I'm not gonna lie. Probably the most enjoyable trophy that I got for this game had to have been the trophy where you have to rack up like $47,000 worth of damage. That was a lot of fun. Time consuming, but a lot of fun. Alright, let's get this shit going. Because that one, there's like a fire department. And you just got to take the fire truck and just start ramming it into everything that moves. And I've hit a few people, which I thought was almost impossible in this game, but you can hit people in this game. Yeah, I think it was like 14,000 or something like that. I think by the time that I was done, I racked up almost $200,000 worth of damage.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
All right, investigating mode, go. Hey, another newspaper. Cop says house fire, deaths are suspicious.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty.
Okay, you're one
How
note.
can I find peace?
Hey, did you hear her? You said the houses would be empty. Did you hear that? I don't know. Maybe. He might have said it once or twice. I don't know. All right, 4 out of 13. Excuse me.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming,
I wonder how
Buster.
much that would be in 2019. You sober up, you can find me at apartment 2, 10, 50 Hudson
Andrew and
Drive.
Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. If one of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Wah.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
So, pilot.
Technical services for a suspected 459 at 142.
Maybe not that. That definitely ring a bell.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day.
It's a huge ring.
The ring looks distinctive.
So let's look at the ring box. And empty.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
And there we go. Let's go talk to you.
I knew it wasn't safe around.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer
Horgan.
Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Who's banging?
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Oh, okay, go and sit down. Alright, so let's figure out what we're doing next. Isn't there supposed to be a fun icon show up? Ding. Thought it. Did he call it in, or was I supposed to? Well, let's head outside anyways, because I think he might have called it in, and I don't know what I'm doing right now. And since our car has moved.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
Yeah, for my money, if Rod keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off her backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting some of the stuff I'm learning in my forensic psych class about serial killers. Stuff was just... fuck that up. Let's go around here. Yeah, it's just kind of like how...
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Like certain patterns that serial killers talk, like how they use and how they use their knowledge and how they target the victims and whatnot. And
Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder?
What the actual? And I've actually was curious about this
Save the
until my
dramatic
professor told me about it.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
The definition of
What
a
the
serial
hell are you
killer
talking about?
is 3 or more murders.
You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's...
We're going to have a look
period
around,
of
and we'll
rest
talk.
in between each one.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Now, granted, there's no... From what he was telling me, that there's not, like, you know, a set number of... set time of amount of... you know, between murders. Like, it's, you know... If he was saying that if I asked him about this, too, where it was like, if I killed 3 people within a day, what would that be? He goes, that's going to be a spree killing. But, like, if I said, oh, I took, like, you know, killed someone on Monday, killed someone the following Wednesday, killed someone the following Wednesday, that could be seen as a serial killer. Could be. But it's all, like...
The oldest
there's
problem
a certain
there
amount
is
of
what to do
downtime,
about
but
the
there's
old
not
lady.
really a specific, like, it has to be 7 days, it has to be 4 weeks, or, you know, as long as it's not like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, kind of thing. Which I thought was kind of interesting, because I had never known,
Size 11s.
you know, what the actual definition was. So, there you go. A little random, useless piece of knowledge for you.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose.
Yeah, you look shady as shit.
I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob.
Oh, well,
You're
yeah,
lying.
'cause,
Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no.
Why?
Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it.
Such a loving husband.
I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Did they, though?
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but Right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my
The
wife.
fact that you gave up on picking her up, you did.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Marital problems and the death note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
Wow.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, shit. Come on. What the hell?
This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Oh, there we go. That was weird. Ow. Keep my hat on. Keep your hat on. I might die here. Oh, shit. There you go. Come on. I honestly think they just timed me out and just had me do that.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
I was beating the shit out of his eye guy. Oh, I got the trophy.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
2boy8.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Clearly.
Got it. We're coming in.
So, should we head to the apartment or to the station? Yeah, let's go to the station.
National news here on KTI.
20,000 pounds of highly...
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Head for destruction in Lake
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
As the water seeps in, smoke rises through a series of
I've always found the siren useful in situations
I
like
bet you
this.
did.
below several thousand feet over the steep sides of the lake.
Disposal of the chemical by the War Assets Administration is made necessary because no public carrier will accept it for transportation to a purchaser. One after another, with varying effects, the containers go up with spectacular results as water and sodium meet.
What the hell is he talking?
Once lethal war chemical becomes a peacetime pyrotechnic display.
I honestly wonder if some of that stuff was pulled from like real broadcasts. I mean, it could be. At this point in time, that stuff happened in the public domain. Sorry if I start sniffling, my nose is starting to get a little stuffed up.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate
I
a
never
confession
understood
from
or
her,
liked
Jacob,
that
and we'll
phrase.
sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up.
Whose
nicely
hand
for
in
you.
what bush? You know?
Are there nappers dirty in this city anymore? Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks,
Pretty bad,
Jacob?
I assume.
I was home in bed.
Well, there we go.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her.
bruised
You
or
stomped her
beaten.
because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on.
Jesus,
Try to
Cole.
deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
His husband's alibi
I
again.
can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man.
There's this video, movie,
Celine.
clip, documentary,
She
something.
never wanted to come down from the
On,
clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't
Prime.
give her.
Highly,
All I had was security.
highly recommend it. If
I
you're
was never gonna
a
be
fan
enough.
of airplanes or of,
You did it. Everything points to you.
You know,
What does text mean,
space,
Jacob?
anything like
I don't
that,
know what you're talking about.
It's a one-episode thing
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
by, excuse me, by
You want a
James
confession?
May, where
That's
he
what you want?
goes to.
That's exactly what we want.
It's a
Seems
Air
to me
Force
there are
base
two
in
types of marriages.
Germany, I think,
First, where the
where
couple love each other equally and everything's
he's able
roses.
to get into this plane that goes to
And
like
there's the other.
so high
One
up
person
into
loves the other more than life itself and
it-
always
I think
puts
it's
them
like-
first.
It's
Chumps
on like
like
the very
me.
edge of outer
Love them no
space.
matter what, no matter how badly they behave.
You know, like you can. He looks up and
That's
he's
it.
looking out into space. He's
That's
not
my
looking down
confession.
at any clouds
I
anymore.
love my wife,
You know, and
and I'll
it's
take any test you got to prove it.
you know you can see, you know, the curvature of the
marriage was
earth and
over.
like just
You
how
took
it
her
was
in
just
and
so
threw it back in
amazing
your
to
face.
see.
You didn't go.
Highly, highly, highly recommended. I think
got
it
out
was
of
only
hand.
about a 45
It's not
minute
how it was.
episode.
You're lying.
Sorry, I'm going
It
through
was
this all
falling
real
apart
quick for
and things
these
got violent.
I'm not
good
lying.
cop,
I'm
bad
telling you
cop
how it
stuff, 'cause
was.
I'm gonna fly through this and finish this episode up. But yeah, I'm a real big fan of the Grand
Jenny
Tour.
Morgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will.
Grand Tour and
In your shoes, I would have done exactly
the
same.
original Top
I
Gear.
hit her.
Not,
All right?
not the American remake bullshit.
Not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a
But,
frying pan. What would you
Those
do?
guys,
Took
that
it
would
for
be
years,
honestly a dream job.
Sometimes a
for
man
me.
can only take so
I
much.
absolutely would love it if I could do it. You know, get to
Why
drive
did you break into your wife's house?
badass new cars,
Why steal the ring?
goof off in
What?
them, destroy.
What are you talking about? I've got a
it was,
key. Why would I need to break
Did a
in?
couple episodes ago, they did like Civil War riots, revolution, stuff like that. So they packed up all their
took the
stuff
ring
in
because you
a
found
truck
out you
and
gave it
just had to try to have a race and see like
What are
who
you
could get the
talking
furthest
about?
with like as
Her
much stuff as
prized
they had
garnet
on the
ring,
truck.
given
and
to her by her
it's,
old
it's
boyfriend.
just such a great,
Dick
just fun
McCall.
show just to watch. Just watch them all goof off.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3
It
years.
was the last one last week, I think
never
it was,
knew
where
that.
they did RVs.
In that case,
And-
I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just
Clarkson
answer the
made-
questions.
I'll see what I can do for
He
you,
made a
Jacob.
boat
But I'm not promising. It still looks
on
bad
top
for
of
you.
his RV. And they go out to
Phelps.
I think it's the Salt
You
Flats.
failed me, son.
We have another lead,
And
Captain. This guy Mendez
He's,
could be
he's
our
up
man.
on top,
I
and they're
hope
just
so,
kind of
folks.
driving around, and he's
I really
up on
hope so.
top of the thing, doing it,
I'm
using
deeply
like his
disturbed
boat, like it
by
has
your
like
style
the
of police work.
steering and the throttles for acceleration or whatever, and it it breaks. And so they have to get the other
can
two
still
guys have
hold
to get
down
their
the conviction
RVs
for the
next
skipper
to
if
him
we chase
and
down this
squeeze them
Mendez
and
guy.
then slow the vehicle down. And then they have to go get down, climb in through one of them into his, just so he can turn the vehicle off. It was just so funny just how like deteriorated that thing got so quickly. But yeah, I honestly think that would just be a dream job. Hell, I would love to just be on that show, like in the audience if I could, but I think since season 2, they stopped going around different locations. They're just in one location.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want. So,
So that's why you never sober up.
exactly.
Damn, that guy hates his life. Alright, one step closer, finishing this up. Doo-doo.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Alright, what floor is 16 on? Is on floor 4. Oh, excuse me.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
That, if you can hear it, is the fire department, which is about a quarter mile away from my house. So hopefully I can try and reduce that. And my window is closed, by the way. That's how loud that is. That's how close I am to
Don't
to
bother
the
knocking,
street.
just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
I got a key.
No good to me.
Got some nice bottles of booze right there. Looks like one was Tanqueray. I think.
Not sure this means much.
Just trying to make sure I grab all the items possible. Ooh. And yeah, get your fingerprints all over.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
That doesn't give you anything to go off of? Well, that sure as shit will.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
That's a lot of blood.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
So, we're gonna get chased into a car? Hopefully not.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Yep, right into a car.
Get in and drive.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
What did he hit? I think I just ran over a pigeon. Oh, sir.
Hit him. Clean this
I would,
asshole
but
off
this
the road.
piece of shit car can't go any faster than 5 miles an hour.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Yeah, you do that.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in
Shit.
close.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
I'm surprised he's not just dead from that spin.
I ain't seeing a goddamn thing.
He looks like a guy I know too. An old co-worker.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
All right. Well, I think that'll just about wrap this case up. So, thank you everybody so much for checking this video out. Please feel free to like, to share, to subscribe, and comment, please. And I will see you guys in the next video. You guys stay awesome. Hey, 4 stars. I'll come back to that another time. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.